The Old Testament was written in biblical Hebrew, with the exception of Ezra and Daniel, which were written in biblical Aramaic. The New Testament was written in Greek. It has been translated into 2,300 languages. Could each translation have contained the translator's current needs, fears, and political biases? If so, is it not fair to ask, is the Bible really the inerrant Word of God?
Thank you for that question. If I may, I'd like to divide the question into two parts. First off, is the Bible the inerrant Word of God? And then secondly, I would like to address today's current translations, paraphrases, etc. I was raised in church, so I have a background that says I believe that the Bible is the Word of God. However, you may not be in that same category. You may not have been raised in church, and so you may have questions that are fair questions. Actually, the Bible is a collection of many books written by 40 different authors over a period of 15 to 1,600 years. They all lived at different times and locations, and for the most part didn't even know each other. And yet they have put together a piece of literature, if you will, a book that is cohesive, never contradictory, and always points us to the same central truth that God came to love man, wants a relationship with man, sent his son Jesus so that we could have that relationship, and almost as if some central figure was guiding the writers. We believe that to be the inerrant Word of God. Fast forward to now, and we have a lot of different translations, a lot of different thoughts and paraphrases, etc. So I guess the real question then is the word that we see today really the inerrant Word of God? And to that I simply say, yes and no. If it is a translation that has went back to the original Greek and Hebrew, as scholars have studied to understand, and they've just simply put it in today's vernacular, today's English language or whatever language you are part of. For example, the 1611 King James Bible used these and thous that we don't use. The New King James Version was an updated version, but went back to the original Greek, went back to the original Hebrew to make sure that we had an understanding. So if that is the case, the translations, I feel very comfortable with that being the inerrant Word of God. However, that being said, personally I have a problem with a lot of the paraphrases where a man has taken his opinion based on what he knows and has created a Bible that basically promotes his belief. I'm not here to promote my beliefs. I'm not even here to promote the beliefs of the church I pastor. I'm here to promote God's beliefs, and therefore personally don't have time nor use for the paraphrases. While it may be nice to have somebody reword something, I do that on a regular basis, but I always tell everybody this is my opinion, this is my thoughts, this is my whatever. So as you look at the Word of God, seek out a translation. Find a good Bible-believing church where the pastor can help you if you have a question. I hope that's answered your question. Thank you for asking.